This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Yeah, man. So just a little bit of information, guys, before we go down into this video. Now, this video was uploaded previously, but I had to take it down and edit it. Apparently, YouTube wasn't too happy with me using those video clips in there, even though I removed the audio. Yeah, man, they weren't too happy, so they flagged the video. So what happened is that it's no longer visible on the channel. So I decided that I was just going to take it down, remove the video clips, and just let the information stay out there. Because as you can imagine, persons are going to be searching for Jayden Seales. And I am thinking that, this would be a good little video for them to get an idea of what the player is about. So basically the same information, just removing the video clips. Alright, so enjoy, guys. So yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, Jayden Seales, the 19-year-old pacer from Trinidad and Tobago, he made his debut against South Africa. And I must admit, he's looking pretty smooth. Now, he got his cap from no other than the legendary Sir Curtly Ambrose. Yeah, man, can just imagine the type of emotions that were going through the young man's body yesterday when he got this. And I mean, taking 3 wickets on debut is something very special. And we are just talking about the first day of the test match. You understand? So it's a strong possibility that he will be able to take a couple more wickets. And I mean, it's not like we're talking about a couple of tail enders. He was able to remove a couple of top order batsmen, even though they were making their debut similarly to him. You understand? I mean, I am really impressed by this youngster. We're talking about Peterson. Peterson is somebody that will always be remembered by Jayden Seales. You understand? He was actually his first wicket in Test cricket. So hopefully the first of many more to come. And we must bear in mind, my viewers and subscribers, that when it comes on to pace bowlers, usually we like to give them a hard time. But I am just going to ask us to give this youngster some support, because at the end of the day, we don't have a lot of pace bowlers that are as promising as this one. So we definitely need to give this man some support. I mean, taking 3 wickets on debut is something very special, my viewers and subscribers. And it's not like he removed a couple of tail enders. No, not at all, my viewers. He was able to remove a couple of top order players. You understand? Top order batsmen. So you can just imagine how he's feeling. And Kevin Peterson will forever be in Seales' mind, because he is and will always be Jayden Seales' first wicket in Test cricket. You understand? So you can just know that boy as a young pace bowler running in to bowl in your first Test match. You're only saying that, boy, you want to take a couple of wickets, yes, but you want to make sure that you don't leak a lot of runs and to leave on the first day. You understand? With 3 wickets, that is very impressive. And as we go along throughout the game, it's a strong possibility that he will finish with a couple more wickets. So we just want to continue to support this youngster. He was also responsible for removing Makram. And Makram was looking a bit set, looking as if he was going to cause some trouble. And young Jayden Seales was able to get him out of the way. Now, personally, guys, I am thinking that, boy, once we take care of this youngster, he could be one for the future. And when I say take care of him, I mean, know how we condition him, know how we manage his workload and things like that. So, boy, we don't want to go ahead and gas him up, my viewers and subscribers. We should really pay attention to the youngster. So I don't want to seem as if we're going to go overboard and praise him and worship him. We don't want to do that. You understand? Because it's just his first Test match, but we have to give credit where credit is due. And I must admit, the youngster is looking pretty good. And making your debut at age 19 my viewers, the youngster could have, I must admit, he can probably have a big future ahead of him. But then again, as I said, we have to be careful how we go ahead and gas him up and things like that, because we have seen it in the past where young players, whether bowler or batsman, would have come onto the scene, and boy, we just pile up them head with all sort of things, and then it don't work out. So we see a talented youngster. We want to make sure that boy is there for the long haul. So the coaches and the personals around him will definitely have to play their part. And boy, we have to be careful, my viewers and subscribers, because at the end of the day, he's still young. So, we want to make sure that we manage the workload. You understand? Because, as I said just now, on several occasions, we would have seen a couple of players making their debut, doing very well. And, at the end of the day, it don't work out. So people like the Captain Brathwaite, and the senior players will need to monitor this young man. You understand? And as Sir Curtly Ambrose said to him in his speech, he's not just doing this for himself or his family or his friends. He's doing this for his teammates and the millions of West Indies supporters around the world. So once the young man's head is screwed on properly, and he's willing to put in the hard work, he's willing to keep himself in the right condition, then things can really work out for him. But as I said, I don't want to just see this man bowl for maybe about an hour or so and then go ahead and give him legendary status. I am going to have to see him over a long period of time to say, yes, this youngster is something special. But, just assessing him based on what I would have seen yesterday seems to have the goods. Seems as if he will be able to do something. Seems as if he possesses the right package. You understand? And, as a lot of commentators and cricket analysts would say, when you have a young pace bowler coming in, he might look as if he's strong and fit, but, at 19 years old, his body is still not fully developed. So you don't want to overwork him. You have to manage his workload. And, mentally, he's probably not the toughest still. So you have to make sure that, boy, you are giving him an opportunity to really rest and go ahead and have a long career. So you as I said, the senior players along with the captain and the coach, they will definitely have to make sure that they monitor him in the right and proper way. And as I said, guys, we would have only seen him on a day one pitch. You understand? And the pitch was really seaming around. It seems as if it was a bowler friendly pitch. So we just have to be careful how we go out there and say the man is the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, as I said, I don't want to look as if I'm not giving this guy's credit. You have to give credit where credit is due, but he was on a really bowling friendly pitch. So I am going to withhold a certain amount of assessment until I have seen him on a couple, and pitches that would have dried out somewhat, or pitches that would have deteriorated somewhat, because at the end of the day, you're not always going to have day one pitches to bowl on. So we will definitely take a look on him as in regards to how he carries himself, how he delivers the ball throughout this test match, because one can imagine that probably as you go along, the pitch will sort of get a little bit flat. But so far so good where this youngster is concerned, my viewers and subscribers. You understand? And having said all of that about, wanting to see him on different pitches, I must admit once again, the youngster looks really good. Where skills are concerned, he looks as if he is, seems as if he know what he's about. Running in, looks very good in his approach, looks very good in his delivery stride, have a nice smooth follow through, nice action, getting the ball to dart around and things like that. So depending on how this test match turns out, my viewers and subscribers, it can really impact his mindset about test cricket. So the players around him need to make sure that they're really putting some work and help this youngster. Where the catching is concerned, you want to make sure that if the young man is running in, putting in the work and trying to get wickets, you want to make sure that you are there in the slip or as the wicket keeper taking the catches. You don't want to have a youngster coming into the team trying his best to make an impact and then you are there just dropping catches all over the place. You understand? But based on what we are going through now, this youngster is going to need to pull out all the tricks if he's going to be able to take a couple more wickets. You understand? And yesterday, based on what I saw, Roach got the first wicket, but after that, young Seales was the only person that seems as if he was a bit troubling to the batsmen. They looked really comfortable, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see how he goes on day 2. You understand? And when all is said and done, my viewers and subscribers, as I said, I wish this young man the best. He is only going to get better once he's there and once he's taken care of properly. At the end of the day, he's from Trinidad, but he's for all of us. Once you are supporting West Indies cricket, it doesn't really matter which one of the Caribbean island you are from. Once you are doing good, I have no problem with you being in the team. And this young man, I must admit that if Shemar Holder wasn't injured, I probably would have said that, boy, this young man wouldn't make his debut. Same thing with Niall Smith. I was thinking that Shemar Holder or Niall Smith would have played over him. But the fact that those two guys got injured, he got his opportunity, and so far he has grabbed it with both hands. If this test match should finish right now, he would be able to proudly say that, boy, he went out and he got 3 wickets on his debut. Not a lot of players or fast bowlers are able to say that. You understand? So it's only good things that I have to say about this young man. You understand? His mentality, his attitude seems to be right. Seems to be a very likable guy in the sense that how he carries himself on the pitch, on the field thus far. You understand? As I said, I haven't seen him throughout an entire game as yet, but the couple of overs that we would have seen him, delivered yesterday, it seems as if he's a man that is business-like, carries himself around on the field very good. You understand? So we just need to support him. We need to monitor the workload, as I said, my viewers and subscribers. Yeah, man. So once again, as in regards to Jayden Seales, he looks business-like, looks as if he's going to be one for the future once he is well taken care of. If you haven't seen him as yet, my viewers, you need to go on YouTube, go wherever, and take a look at those couple of overs that he bowled. He was bowling to a couple of players that were making their debut similarly to him, so they were nervous, but he was nervous just the same, and he was able to get the better of them. So we have to give credit where credit is due. Where speed, accuracy, and calmness is concerned, seems as if he have those things down pat. So we're definitely going to be keeping a close eye on him throughout this first test match. But having bowled a couple of overs and being able to get 3 wickets out of 4, my viewers and subscribers, we are definitely impressed thus far. But as I said, we don't want to go ahead and gas him up. We have to look at him over different games and on different pitches. But so far, so good, my viewers and subscribers. So we're going to leave this one here. We most definitely will probably have a follow-up video on this youngster. But we're going to leave this one here for now, my viewers and subscribers. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.